Oi, oi, Sabeloys.
Good afternoon, one and all. It's just gone 3:30, and our cunning plan to turn up at the boatyard early has paid off because they let us on early. We've done the trial run, we're all loaded up, and we're good to go, I think.
Yeah.
Shall we do this?
Angie, here we come.
Off we jolly well go. So we're making good progress at the moment, just crossing Barton Broad. It's quite choppy to this afternoon though, it's white horses on the water. Okay, so we're just approaching London Bridge now, and so far we haven't seen a lot of boat traffic. We've pretty much had the river to ourselves, so this might be a good omen. So having got through London Bridge, it's a fairly clear run down to St Bennett's, a little bit further down the River Ant. This was to be our first mooring of the holiday, where we had already agreed to meet up with a couple of boaty friends from last year. That's Rod and Angie. So slightly windy mooring here at St Bennett's. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are we doing? You right?
Yeah, good.
So yeah, anybody that was watching our video last year, you might remember we bumped into these two. It was around here, wasn't it, somewhere?
It was just over there because we couldn't walk around.
That was it, yeah. So yeah, we've got Rod and Angie here and their wonderful boat. Lucky people own their own boat.
That's lovely.
When at home, I open a pantry and it's like this, and it's pickles. If it don't move, she pickles it.
I learned it a few years ago, and I just find it's faffy, but it's lovely, and to make stuff out of what you've grown is just amazing.
We're going to be able to watch a lovely sunset tonight, I think.
What's that?
It looks like the Loch Ness Monster, look.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? It looks like there's wall there.
It does.
There's a leg
Ah, he's in the right spot.
There's a leg there. Is that? Oh, there's a tail.
His tail's coming down and it's like he's climbing over the arch.
Yes. There's a leg and the tail. That's brilliant. I've never noticed that before. You ever noticed that before?
So 9:15, and typically we're knackered. First day always takes it, doesn't it?
Yeah, been up since 2 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, I think we've earned a rest. As for tomorrow, we're hoping to go down sort of Yarmouth way, but you can probably hear in the background, you can hear the water lapping around and the wind rustling. We're expecting a lot of wind tomorrow, so I don't know what's going to be happening yet. All bets are off. We will see what tomorrow brings, though.
Yeah. Night, guys.
Night all. Good morning, and a very windy start to the day here at St Bennett's. We've not long got up. Linz is just making a bit of breakfast, so just having a bit of a leg stretch before we head off. We like a bit of cheese.
Don't want me catching.
Don't mess with the girl with the knife.
Don't get out the kitchen. Ow! It's a bit hot, so be careful.
Oh, you are an absolute angel.
Cheesy hash browns, num num yum. But yeah, we're making way today. I don't think we're crossing Braden, no, are we?
I think we're going to stop off in Yarmouth and make a very early start tomorrow morning. But an afternoon in Yarmouth, we can do that, can't we?
Yeah, sunny as well, so.
To Yarmouth. Yes, with the sun starting to poke out, it's looking to be quite a promising day. So we set off from our mooring and started that very long journey down the River Burgh towards Great Yarmouth. See a few sights along the way, of course. There's the little village of Stokesby on the left. And then just a little bit further up from Stokesby is, of course, Stracey Arms, which we always make a point of visiting. It's had some work done in the last year. Last year it had some new sails put up. It's looking a lot better now. So, of course, we also need to come and have a look and see the animals as well. We'll see what's about. Denied. They've got no lollies, the freezer's broken.
Oh.
So, having done our little pilgrimage to Stracey, it was back on the water, and heading off to Yarmouth, down the River Burgh, probably about an hour and 20 to get there. Linz is looking for shiny rocks.
Little pebbles. Make pebble art with them. Pretty ones.
There we go, that's the three of us here at Great Yarmouth Beach.
As usual.
What we got?
A pina colada Baileys.
Fancy.
Fancy. Rolling. It's only £7.50. Pick your plate tonight, darling.
Oh, looks like you've gone all out on this one.
I've got onto some fresh cream of crab, so.
Oh, yes. That was Sunday. How was it for you, baby?
Tiring? No, it's been great. Well, it has been tiring.
Yeah.
It has.
Now, tomorrow's going to be a bit of a long day because of the way it's worked out with tide times and all that. We're going to have to make a really early dash tomorrow morning before it gets to high tide. So, will we do it? Will we not? Find out tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay, good morning, Bulls fans. The time is just coming up 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to make that early start. I'm just going to go and check the bridge markers over there. I think we're on about 8 foot of clearance at the moment, but that's going to be closing fast as the tide comes in, so can't hang about. We're going to make a move and get through Breydon Water. So even with a fairly low slung boat like ours, you have to watch the tides for the water levels. There's 2 bridges, this one and that one, that are very low, and you can only get through them at certain times of the day. But once you're past those, you've got all the height in the world, and we're straight across Breydon Water. So once you get to the southern side, you do find it's quite a different vibe from the Northern Broads. For one, it's a lot less populated, and secondly, the different points of interest are spread far apart. So while there's lots of places that are worth a look, you do need to be prepared to do a lot of driving. So all the more reason to make an early start to get your money's worth.
We're going past, I don't know why I'm so excited, but we're going past the sugar factory. I have enough of it in my tea, don't I, so?
You do. County Sugar Factory, sponsored by Linz.
No, I am terrible with sugar.
So yeah, we've just passed Brundle now, and this marks an important point in the journey for me at least, because this is as far as we've ever been, me and Linz anyway. This is as far south as we've ever been. Used to go this way when we were kids, but that was, well, getting on for 30 years ago now, so this is all new territory again as we head towards Norwich. So we just moored up here. We're about 5 minutes past the main drag of Brundle. We just need to stop for 5 minutes, let Joe have a wee. But I've made a discovery. If you just head that way just a little bit, there's a little pathway. It's quite a pleasant little boardwalk walk, takes you through all the sort of marshland bits, and it's quite naturey. You come to a railway level crossing, and the other side of that is Brundle Village. So anybody who's been trying to get into Brundle but can't find anywhere to moor, this is the spot apparently. Fast approaching central Norwich. You can tell it's starting to look a bit more industrial around here. behind me here is Norwich Market, of course. This market has been here since forever. At least medieval times, there's always been a market here. And I used to come here as a kid a lot. There used to be a great record shop that was just down there on the left somewhere. I used to buy ex-jukebox records, cheap CDs and that. I don't know if it's still here. Gotta go and have a look.
Make you want to move your dancing feet. Sun is shining with ice sweet.
Hi guys, welcome to Norwich Cathedral. Red and green pigment was so hard to get in the day. The colour for all this cathedral would have all been so spectacular with vibrant colour, golds, reds, greens, and this is actually ancient colouring. It's awesome. Awesome. I'm just in awe. All the way through. Can you imagine doing a choir in either? Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! I am an angel.
Opinions may vary.
What's the name of this pub actually?
The Red Lion in Bishopsgate.
Red Lion, just down from the cathedral, aren't we? And then the pub just opposite, it's actually called the Lollards. I couldn't think earlier, could I? And that is where people were actually burnt at the stake. I've just been speaking to a historian inside and he's confirmed it was the spot.
Yeah. Right, till then. Cheers, Pepper.
Ching ching.
So while Linz was getting some dinner on the go, I went for a little walk up the way, just a few hundred yards from where we were moored. An interesting little military installation from the 1390s. It's called the Cow Tower, and it was put there to fight off potential French and English hordes. Would have been full of soldiers and cannon. And if we had a little look down inside it, you can see all the gun turrets in the walls. So this would have been an important part of the city's defence through the 15th and 16th centuries.
Surfing tube tonight, babe.
Well done, baby.
What press with that? Homemade wedgies too.
Loving the look of that. We eat well on a boat, don't we?
We do, we do.
Good morning, Broads fans. How are we doing? It's another morning, and Linz is doing her favourite thing of feeding a salted water bird. How you doing, Bubba?
Morning. I'm alright, I slept.
Yeah, me less so. Turns out that dog is not the greatest bedfellow. He's all legs. I mean, he's like me, he's all legs. It's not a massive bed.
So you're having your own bed tonight, aren't you? With your famous last words, I'll have the dog all week, Linz.
Right, before we get underway, first job of the day is we've got to check the engine. It does say on the front of the boat that you're supposed to check engine oil daily, so let's have a look. And the only other thing we need to check is the weed filter, which I believe comes off like that. And we should be able to see that that is pretty clean. Nothing wrong with that. Engine checks completed. And with that, it was time to bid farewell to Norwich and head back northerly up the Riviera and heading towards a sort of Yarmouth kind of direction. Now, this was going to be a very long drive, but we'd planned a couple of little stops along the way. first little detour of the morning, we just cut off to the right here to Surlingham Broad. So we're not long past Brundle, and just thought we'd step into Surlingham Broad just for a few minutes to stop the engine and have a nice brew. Yeah, just probably fancy having a look. It's more nostalgia than anything. Remember when we were kids, me and my sister used to row around here, try our hand at sailing in the dinghy. And our second little deviation, we turn right onto Rockland Broad. You follow the Broad all the way round until you reach another little cut that takes you all the way down to the bottom, Rockland St Mary. Yeah.
I'm off shopping.
Okay, we have the important supplies purchased. Back to the boat.
It's a bit windy and drizzly, but it's still jolly good fun.
So it's just gone 4:30 and we have landed here. We are here at Burgh Castle, at the pub moorings no less.
That was really actually very scary. Look at me back in my dress. I am dressed underneath, you know, everyone just had some cuddle down. No, that was pretty scary, that was.
Well, we've been working with the tide all the way down to Breydon Water because the tide's going out. So it's just been, the engine's just been on tick over doing like 5-6 mile an hour. But of course, once you come around the side of Breydon Water and then come back up the other way, up the, is it the Waveney run now? Of course, you're working against the tide then. So coming up to this mooring, there's like sort of 5 mile an hour water coming that way and we're coming in against it and trying to moor up with the wind as well.
A slipping and sliding.
Yeah.
And it was a bit scary.
But we're in. We've moored up. But we're here now, and I think after that, I think I owe my first mate a stiff drink in their pub.
Bit windswept here.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think we've earned this.
We absolutely have. It's been a brilliant day.
Yeah. A lot of driving. What colour was that?
That was the white. That's 2 to you. First go.
You knobber. Right, so what we're looking at is it about 9:30 now?
Yeah, it feels about like 12 midnight.
It feels a lot later than it is. But yeah, Lindsay here is actually in my bed tonight. There's a good reason for this. It's because that hairy thing down there takes up all the bed.
He's out to come. Yeah, can you see your toes are there?
So hopefully some kip will be had tonight. Because we've got some more driving and stuff to do tomorrow. So until tomorrow, that's all. Okay, good morning boaters. Time is about 10 to 6 in the morning. Yes, it is that early. It's officially daylight in about 10 minutes time, and we are going to be making a very swift exit back across Breydon Water after what was a very eventful night last night. Tell you all about it in a bit. So yeah, you can see here, I just didn't even want to be here. I just needed to get the boat going and get the hell across Breydon Water as quickly as we could. We had no sleep, and the reason was, mooring at Burgh Castle as we did, we hadn't banked on just how high that water was going to get in the night. It rose all the way up to the top, and once it got to the top, the boat sort of wedged itself on the edge of the bank, and as the water started going down again, we were woken up to the sound of breaking crockery. I had to climb out in the middle of the night and try and push the thing off the bank as best I could. And then we spent the rest of the night staying up, watching the tide continuing to go down, making sure it didn't get caught on anything else. But as Breydon Bridge loomed into view, our spirits were lifted as the sun rose. We're back in the friendly northern side, and we started chugging our way up north, heading for one of our favourite spots.
What you doing, babe?
Getting rid of the evidence from last night.
Oh, we're laughing now, but it wasn't funny, was it?
It really wasn't. Wow, what a difference 12 hours makes, huh? This time 12 hours ago it was panic stations. Now it's all beautiful and we managed to get a space at Ranworth and it's a nice sunny day. Happy people.
All's good in the hood.
What's our plan for this afternoon then?
Village shop, we'll look for silly gifts for friends.
Yep.
You owe me another stiff one.
We were.
And you said, well,
Cheers everyone.
Oh, look at that. What do you reckon that? It's some sort of link, isn't it?
It was for hanging very small people.
Not sure if John's up for the challenge today.
What challenge is this?
The what I've seen. What was your time the last time we were here?
2 minutes I think it was.
I'm not doing it because I'm...
Oh, she is a child, but hey, in for a penny, in for a pound. There we go. Right, well I made it up and down. Your turn.
Are you kidding me? I'm not. Well, seriously, that'll knacker me. I'm still really naughty. I am giving up, by the way, guys. Seriously, I'm giving up after all. It's a bad habit. No, I won't make that. Well, I'm impressed with you. Guess how much?
How much?
Under 20 quid.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Next time, it's the semi-final. Guys, we're ready to push. And the 4 best cooks.
Good evening and welcome to Most Haunted Ranworth with me, Sherz.
Linz.
Right, we are standing just outside the church at the moment. We're about to go in.
I can't. My anxiety's too much.
We can go around together.
Yeah, I'll do it all together, but not on my own.
Okay.
I've chickened out. It's over before it's begun.
You utter blouse. Right, let's go in.
Oh no! Straight away.
That's a shadow.
Come to the corner. No, I thought I saw someone peeping round. Right, come on, I can make it round. Oh, for God in heaven's sake, it was a light.
Now, the only ghost story I've heard about this church is the monk that used to come across from the...
Oh, for God's sake, it was a pigeon. Oh, sorry. Go on.
So yeah, as I was saying, apparently back in sort of medieval times, there was a monk that used to row across from St Benet's Abbey and come over to here and do a day's work working on the rood screen that we saw in there earlier. And he used to come along every day in his little rowboat with his little dog. And the dog would just sit in the rowboat and wait for him to finish his work, and then he'd row back to the Abbey. Until one day he finished his day's work, he got back into his rowboat, went back to the Abbey and found it had been burnt down. And never came back after that. Apparently he just sort of hung around in the ruins of the Abbey until he died a few years later. But people still say that on the right night you will see the rowboat coming across the Broad, and if that happens you'll also see a figure kneeling down and praying in front of the rood screen in the church. So actually this was a lot like Most Haunted in that we didn't see any ghosts. I'd call that a success. Good morning. How's Joe? You alright?
Ready for your walk, aren't you? Yeah, morning walk.
So we've not long left Ranworth and we're just heading up the Burgh, and we're going to make it up along the Thurn, and we're going to stop off at Womack Water. And we've just done 100 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, you know those times when you just sort of go past these places in the Broads and you think to yourself, oh, I should stop there one of these days. This is one of those days. This is Thurn Mill, on the Thurn, funnily enough.
And then put in your mouth, babe. This is not recommended, guys. This comes with warning. Do not do that, people. We're at Salas.
We are. It's our penultimate night. We had to spend it somewhere good, didn't we? And this has always been one of the Thurn favourites here at Salas. Lovely little spot, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's nearly dinner time, isn't it?
We're making homemade pizza.
From scratch, we have dough mix.
Kinda from scratch.
Yeah.
But I'm letting John do all of that. He's doing the pizza. I've prepared all the meat earlier on, but he is doing all the prep, and he's even doing salad. But I'll be on standby again. You're not doing that right. Bet you.
Right, let's make a pizza. Contents of the bag. I was mixing. So far, so good. Lob that in there.
Slowly, bit at a time.
Well, it's going to need most of that, isn't
Oh,
it? I noticed it did say mix with a fork, and this is quite noticeably a spoon. Maybe I should get a fork.
no, you can do it like it is. It's going on my tits already, I swear, doll. No, not my bed. Go on then. Start doing your hand job.
Well, you want to make it pizza base shaped? Am I turning this into a pizza base now?
Yeah. Yeah, that looks great, that does.
Yeah, it's almost round. I've got that fancy jalapeno stuff that you got from Roy's.
Johnny cooking pizza, do. Heavy on the meat. I saw the amount of chili cheese you put on that. Well, that does actually look really banging.
I've got a horrible feeling it's all going to collapse in between the slats on us, because this isn't. Because pizzas, they're made on like a sort of mesh base, aren't they? And this is not a mesh base.
Never.
I'm going to make an idiot sandwich.
Point between your hands. Not mine. You can piss off.
I'm an idiot. Right, kids, as we open the oven door, it's not good news. But you know what? We're going to eat it anyway.
We are. Just because it's failed doesn't mean it ain't going to taste good.
Go, Lindsay. It's your birthday.
Thank you. Get that camera out my face.
Well, this was our last full day on the Broads, and we had 2 more stops that we wanted to make this holiday. Okay, it's about 10:10, and we're about to turn off the Burgh, turning left onto the River Ant. Deja vu, anybody?
Look at these.
We continue then, and just crossed Barton Broad into the little side cut, and we're heading for Neatishead. We're going to turn right down here somewhere. It takes us to the Neatishead Stave. Little 5-minute walk up to the White Horse.
To feed my Sally.
Yeah, somebody is ready for her birthday treat. Well, here we are then, it's our final night. Just had a cracking meal over at the White Horse in Neatishead. You had your sea bass, you enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yeah, I really did enjoy that cracking meal.
So it's been a rather tiring birthday for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm worn out now.
Yeah. So yeah, just chilling, watching a bit of telly, after bed in a bit, early start tomorrow. So, till tomorrow morning, people, good night. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Clean up as well. Nearly done.
I think we've got most of it packed up now. We've been up since about 6 o'clock this morning.
6.
Yeah, I think you've been up a little bit longer than that, haven't you?
Oh, he's done my bloody head in last night. Traipsing up and down the boat. Whinge, whine.
You've been running your poor mum ragged last night, weren't you? Well, the boat was due back at the boatyard in 1 hour, so we left the mooring at Neatishead and we headed on our way back towards Richardson's boatyard in Stalham.
Gotta leave it in good condition.
Alright. We got 36 quid back on the fuel.
Is that right?
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to pay extra. To McDonald's.
Yeah, I think that's probably got me most favourite part of the week was Norwich. I'm a bit drawn there. Shame about the house prices though.
One day.
One day, you never know.
That's the end of another holiday. Oh, we've all been good fun, I think, haven't it? Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed watching our silly antics, but until next time, we'll be back again. Next time, guys. Bye-bye.